Quick video. For starters, make sure you go back to the assignment that was due on Tuesday. Make sure that you did both the odds and the evens. That was the assignment. I specifically said that in the assignment. There was just a different set of directions for the evens than there was for the odds. So some people saw me write evens on there and misunderstood that I meant evens only, despite the fact that I said you had to do them all. I just gave more directions for the evens. So I was actually trying to save you some work on that worksheet, because on half of it you're not doing as much. But anyway, so go back and resubmit that if you have not done that. I'm going to focus on today's assignment. I'm actually just going to do a couple of them for you. It says write the equation of the line in point slope form. So first thing I need to do is I need to figure out my slope. Okay, my slope is here. I'm going to go down 1, 2, and over 1. So it appears right now my slope is -1. And I could check it again just to make sure that everything looks like it lines up correctly. That's my slope. It is -2. It gave me a point. So my point we write as x1, y1, which in this case is just 2, -1. So write it in point slope. Y minus a -1. So that becomes a +1 equals my slope, -2, times x minus x1, which is the 2 right there. Okay, remember, this is the reason this is y plus 1 is because actually I'm subtracting that -1 from over here. The refresher, put this at the top of your paper. Y minus y1 equals my slope, x minus x1. That's the equation you're dealing with. Okay, and I will also do number 10. So same thing. Trying to figure out the slope on this one. I'm going to use that. It looks like it goes through there. So I'm going up 1, 2 over 3. So I got a slope of 2/3. And my point, my x1, y1 is equal to 3, 1. So we just do y minus y1. My y1 is 1 equals my slope, +2/3 times x minus, let me fix that there, x minus 3. The directions here say write it in point slope form. That's what this is. Parentheses. That's what this is. So stop. Okay, going to the next page here. To some of your graphing ones. You need to kind of work backwards here and figure out what your point is. So remember, this is x minus x1. So it always ends up being the opposite. So my x1 is actually a -2. And my y1 is also a -2. Because in order to get there, it would be y minus -2. And that's what makes that a +2. So I just start at that point. So I go over to, I'm going to zoom in here for you guys. I go back 2, down 2, and I put a dot. And now my slope's -3, so that's a -3 over 1. So I can go down 1, 2, 3 over 1, down 1, 2, 3 over 1. Do that a few times. So I just started. This is why they call this one point slope. If you have a point and you have the slope, you can graph any line. So I started at the point. It's always the opposite. That's the hardest part. And then I just apply my slope and then I draw a line, which I'm sure some of my Cami pros know how to do this without sketching it like I just did, but we're good. So here, last one I'll do, m equals 4. My x1 equals -1, and my y1 equals +2. Because remember, if my points were -1, 2, that would be y minus 2 equals my slope, x, and then minus the -1 would become that +1, and that checks up here. All right, so I go to -1, 2, -1, 2, and put my dot. My slope is 4, so that means rise up 4. So I go up 1, 2, 3, 4, over 1, there's 1. I go up 1, 2, 3, 4, over 1, and sketch my line. Your assignment is the whole worksheet, which I guess is 1 through 23. Oh, some of them are going to be very quick. A couple critical thinking ones up here. Take your best guess at them. Okay, don't leave them blank. Don't write I don't know. Take your best guess. Okay, that is all.